Hello everyone. So far we have understood what is a root directory. Now we need to understand what are the indirectories. Indirectories include bin, sbin, usr, etc. /usr /bin. So while Linux has multiple bin directories, Linux organizes executable programs into different directories based on usage patterns, system roles, and security requirements. So, this hierarchical separation isn't arbitrary. It's carefully designed system that ensures reliability, security, and maintainability. So, boot integrity. What is boot integrity? What it does? It ensures critical programs are available even when only the root file system is mounted during early boot stages. Then we have permission management. So it separates user accessible programs from administrator only tools, maintaining security boundaries. System organization. It keeps user and system files logically grouped, making maintenance and troubleshooting more intuitive. So, think of it like different toolboxes in a workshop. Some tools are for everyone to use daily, some are specialized equipment only for certified professionals, and some are emergency tools needed when things go wrong. So, this organization prevents conflicts, reduces clutter, and ensures that when you need a specific tool, you know exactly where to find it. Next, moving on to next, we have /bin, essential user binaries. So, the bin directory contains essential command line programs that are needed by all users and are absolutely required for booting and repairing the system. So, these binaries are stored on the root file system itself and making them available even when only the root partition is mounted during the early boot stage or system recovery. What are the key characteristics? So, key characteristics include available during minimal system boot conditions, contains fundamental commands for basic system interaction, accessible to all users without special privileges, part of the core system required for recovery, and mounted before other file systems during boot. So, some common examples include ls, which lists directory contents, then cp copy files and directories, mv moves or renames files, rm it removes files, as we have discussed in the previous module, in the previous lecture, remove rmdir, mkdir. So remove rm removes files. Cat, it concatenates and display files. Bash, the default shell. grep, search text patterns. mkdir, it creates directories. So this is like the basic toolkit every programmer needs to start working. And then you, if you are going to use it constantly, then you will be, then you need not to memorize it. Then we have SBIN, Essential System Binaries for Admins. So the SBIN directory holds essential system binaries that require super user, that means the root privileges to execute. So these programs are primarily used by system administrators for system maintenance, recovery operations, and low-level system management tasks. So we have administrator only commands. So what it does, what administrator only commands means, so these binaries perform critical system operations that can affect the entire system's stability and security, requiring elevated privileges to prevent accidental damage. And they're not in standard user path. So by default, slash sbin is not included in a regular user's path environment variable. It prevents casual access and reduces security risk from unauthorized users. And then system recovery tools, they contain utilities that are needed when the system encounters problems. So, for example, we have file system repair tools and boot management commands. Then we have some common slash sbin commands. We have system management like reboot. Reboot, what it does, it restarts the system. Then we have shutdown. What it does, power down safely. Then halt. Halt, it stops system operation. Power off, turn off power. Then we have some network configuration commands like if config. What it does, it configures a network interface. Then root, it manages routing table. Then iwconfig. What it does, it is used for wireless settings. Then we have file system tools, FSCK. What it does, it check and repair file systems. Then MKFS, it create file systems. Mount, it mount file systems. Then we have security and firewall commands like IP tables. What it does, it configures firewall rules. Then chroot. Chroot, it changes root directory. So this is the admin only toolbox containing specialized equipment. Okay. Uh, that only certified professionals should operate. Then we have slash user or slash user slash bin. That means non-essential user binaries. So the slash user slash bin directory contains the vast majority of user commands and applications that are not required for the basic boot process or system repair. While slash bin contains the essentials, slash usr slash bin houses the extensive collection of programs that make Linux useful for everyday tasks. So we have development tools. Development tools, compilers like GCC, interpreters like Python and Perl, and build tools like Make. Then we have text editors. Advanced editors like Vim, Emacs, and Nano for code and document editing. Then applications, GUI programs like Firefox, GIMP, VLC that users interact with daily. Then we have package management, tools like APT, DPKG, YUM, etc. for software installation. So key differences from slash bin. Also, what are the key differences? Boot timing. Boot timing means programs in slash usr slash bin are mounted after the root file system during the boot process, making them unavailable during early boot stages or minimal recovery situations. Then essential status, these programs are not required for the system to boot or repair itself. They enhance functionality but aren't critical to basic system operations. So this is the full, see, these are all the extra tools, all right, for setting up your basic workspace. And then we have again USR has been non-essential system binaries, but for admins. All right. So the USR slash USR slash has been directory contains system administration binaries that are not required for the initial boot process or system repair. These are tools used by system administrators for managing services, configuring network infrastructure, and performing ongoing system maintenance. But they are not needed when the system is booting up or recovering from failure. So we have service daemons. Service daemons. So these are web servers like Apache 2 and NGINX network services. Samba for file sharing we use, and DHCPD for IP assignment. Then we have user management, user add, user mod, group add. These are included in this. Then common slash USR slash SBIN programs. So we have web and application servers. What are they? They are Apache 2. What it does, it is actually Apache HTTP server. Then Nginx lightweight web server. MySQL SQL D, it is a MySQL database server. Then SSHD secure shell daemon. Then network configuration programs include Samba, Windows compatible file sharing. DHCPD, it is DHCP server for IP allocation. Named DNS server, bind. NTPD, network time protocol daemon. Then system management. User add, it create new user accounts. Group add, it create user groups. CROND, it schedule periodic tasks. Then log rotate, manage log file sizes. So unlike slash sbin programs which are critical for boot and recovery, these slash usr slash sbin tools, they can be installed and configured after the system is already running. They are part of the extended functionality. All right, so they make Linux servers powerful network infrastructure components. So this is admin's extended toolbox for managing complex services. Then we have slash USR slash local slash bin and slash USR slash local slash SBin. So these are actually locally installed programs. Locally installed programs, these directories are designed for software and scripts that are installed manually by the system administrator or users. Okay, they have a designated task and they do those designated tasks for software and scripts that are manually installed by the system administrator rather than by the distributions package manager. So this separation is crucial for maintaining a clean system where distribution managed files are kept separate from locally compiled or custom software. Now, why USR local? When you compile software from source code or install third-party applications manually, placing them in slash USR slash local, it keeps them separate from the distributions managed packages. And it prevents conflicts during system updates and makes it easy to identify which software was installed by the administrator versus the distribution. Then two separate directories. Why? So slash USR slash local slash bin contains user programs accessible to everyone, while slash USR slash local slash sbin contains system administration tools requiring root privileges. So this maintains the same logical separation as the main slash bin and slash sbin directories. What are the common use cases? Compiling from source. See, when you download source code and run .configure and make install, the default installation prefix is often slash user slash local, placing binaries in slash user slash local slash bin. And then custom scripts, administrator created scripts for system automation, monitoring, or specialized tasks that are not part of the standard distribution. Then third party software, proprietary applications or software not available through the distributions package repository that need to be installed manually. Then what are the benefits of using slash USR slash local? Some of the benefits include package manager independence. Your customer installations won't be overwritten or removed by distribution package updates. All right. And then easy identification. That means you can easily identify which programs were locally installed versus which are distribution provided. And then system stability. That means it prevents conflicts between manually installed software and package managed versions. And then backup and migration. So it makes it easier to backup and restore custom installations when moving to new systems. So these are some of the benefits. Then other bin locations like tile bin, slash bin and OPT. Beyond the main system directories, Linux provides additional locations for organizing binaries based on scope and purpose. So we have tiled slash bin, and this means personal user binaries. So the tiled slash bin directory is a personal bin directory located inside a user's human folder. All right. So this actually the tiled symbol represents the home directory. This location is perfect for user specific scripts, programs, and ala- uh, and that only and only that particular user needs to access. Uh, so it is created and managed by individual users, not system administrators. Scripts and programs are only available to that specific user. Doesn't require root privileges to modify or add programs. Common location for personal automation script and etc. Automatically added to the user's path when the directory exists. Then slash opt optional software packages. What are they? The slash opt directory is designated for installing optional or third party software packages that are self contained and don't integrate with the standard file system hierarchy. And this is particularly useful for proprietary software and large application suites. Like for example, each application gets its own subdirectory under slash opt. All right, then contains all application files in one location, making removal easy. And then perfect for proprietary software that doesn't use package managers. It is common location for commercial applications, and each slash opt slash package slash bin is added to the system path during installation. All right. Then examples include proprietary applications में क्या क्या आ जाएगा slash opt slash google slash chrome. So Google Chrome browser, then slash opt slash Intel software tools, slash opt slash Oracle database software, slash opt slash Microsoft applications, and then we have development tools like slash opt slash idea, IntelliJ IDEA IDE, then slash opt Sublime text editor, slash opt Eclipse IDE, slash opt slash Android Studio and Android development. Then how to choose where to put your scripts? See, understanding the purpose of each bin directory helps you make informed decisions about where to install your own script, programs, and softwares. Here's we have a decision framework on your screens to guide your choices. For your personal scripts, what you are going to use tiled slash bin, your home directory, for scripts and programs that only you need to use. This requires no special privileges and keeps your personal tools separate from system-wide installations. And then for system-wide scripts, what you are going to use for system-wide scripts, use slash user slash local slash bin for scripts and programs that should be accessible to all users on the system. So this is basically the standard location for locally compiled softwares and custom system tools installed by the administrator. Then what you need to avoid, never place custom scripts in slash bin or slash user slash bin. Why? Because these directories are managed by your distribution's package manager. Your custom files might be overwritten during system updates or package installations, and it may cause conflicts. Administrator tools. So remember that slash sbin and slash usr slash sbin these are reserved for administrator only commands. All right. They require root privileges, and instead use slash usr slash global slash sbin for custom system administration tools that you have written or you have installed manually. अरे भैया, हम वीडियो बनाने यही हल्ला हो रहा है। ये से हम कह रहे हैं अभी बाहर मान ही नहीं रहे, सुन ही नहीं रहे हैं लोग। 20-25 आधे एक घंटे का हम दोबारा से अब बनाए। देख रही हैं। बहुत झौंझौ करती हूँ, हम देख रहे हैं कैसे बात करती हूँ अम्मा से। All right, so where we were now, quick reference decision tree. So what we are going to do, does only one user need it? If yes, then use tile slash bin, your home directory. All right. Do all users need it? Then use slash usr slash local slash bin. Does it manage the system? If yes, then use slash usr slash local slash sbin. And is it proprietary software? If yes, then use slash opt. Okay. So that's all. All right. So why this matters? See, understanding the Linux bin directory structure is fundamental to effective system administration, development of the software, and in troubleshooting also. So, this knowledge goes beyond memorization. It's about understanding behind Linux organization and how it impacts your daily work. So, software installation, knowing where to install programs prevents conflicts, ensure proper permissions, and make software management predictable and maintainable. Then we have system maintenance. Understanding which tools are available during different boot stages helps you plan maintenance procedures and recovery strategies effectively. Then troubleshooting. When systems fail, knowing which binaries are available helps you diagnose and fix problems even in minimal recovery environments. Then security best practices. Proper directory organization maintains security boundaries and also prevents unauthorized access to critical system administration tools. So what are the some of here we have some of the real world benefits like career development, how it will be helpful in career development. See, system administrators and DevOps engineers who understand these concepts demonstrate professional competence and make fewer mistakes in production environments. Then script writing. When writing shell scripts or automation tools, you will know exactly where to place them for proper access and maintainability. Package creation. Developers creating packages for distribution understand proper file system hierarchy, and then they follow the best practices for software installation. So now that you understand the bin directory structure, you can here is an assignment for you all that you need to practice. So you can examine, you can write it all right on your notebooks. So you can examine your own system using ls slash bin, ls slash sbin, etc. You can check which directories are in your path with eco receipt dollar path, and then practice installing software in the current in the correct locations, and then explore additional directories like slash usr slash lib and slash usr slash share. Also learn about symbolic links and how they connect directories. All right. So understanding Linux bin directories is a foundational skill that will serve you throughout your career in system administration and software development. All right. So you need to master these concepts now, and then we will proceed in the next session. Thank you.